watching? I gotta click them before they go. Oh my god, I saw, dude, Kona, thank you for reminding me. Viata tagged me in this morning. It's like our prayers were listened to. What the, how come they can't listen to all of our other fucking prayers? Oh, hell yeah. I'm grabbing all the links. I'm grabbing them. Fuck yes. Thank you for the music. I apologize for the late, literally came to my computer, moved the mouse, whole thing crashed this morning. I don't know. I updated GeForce drivers and shit. What are you gonna do? Viata. Oh my god. On a faded what?
On a faded Friday, can you tell my computer restarted?
Thank you for resubbing the class, keeping the fucking classy alive and giving an anus its wings. Go forth and be consensual in all the ways, because nothing in this world is sexier than pure sober consent, and I fucking appreciate you. Thank you. I know, no shit. So you guys know I've been telling you how my computer, the new symptom is it likes to sound like a vibrator. Not an exaggeration. It literally like so loud. It was fine. I do the GeForce, and as soon as the GeForce driver starts updating the fucking, or I mean, I just reinstalled. There was no new drivers. I just reinstalled the old ones. It starts, and I'm like, I'm gonna burn it down. I'm going to sledgehammer that PC to smithereens one day. I love you so much. Please don't die. Oh, we got so much snow. It's so fucking cold. Yeah. Oh yeah. It's freezing. We're piled. Yeah, it's great. It's migraines. Most people, I think most people, once their computer starts acting like it's dying, they replace it. I think that's honestly what most people do. The average person, like when their computer is just like a constant fight, they just, get a new one. And I just can't. Do not look at the title for this, and chat, keep your fucking mouths shut. Okay. I'm not looking. I'm just moving it. I'm not looking. I moved it. I swear to God. It's up. There's a thumb. Okay, I don't see it. It's gone. I don't see it. It's gone. Wait, Haley, what? Robo, are you joking? You're joking, right? Have I ever heard of Haley Williams? Haley's... Paramore was my childhood, bitch. What? Haley Williams, a queen. You kidding? I mean, I'm not. I just never know. I mean, I never know if people are kidding. Every day someone's like, "Have you heard of Ginger?" Her voice is out of this world. Have you ever seen her do just vocal training? Haley Williams. You'll piss your pants. There's not a note she can't hit. It's fucking nauseating. Like that bitch. She can go so high. I can't remember. There's a video out there somewhere of her doing just vocal training and hitting. I mean, she can do anything. She's a monster. She's amazing. Atif Khan, thank you so much for summoning the class, keeping the class alive and giving any swings. Go forth and be consensual in all the ways. There's nothing in this world is sexier than pure sober consent. I fucking appreciate you. Thank you. See, Paramore was like I feel like they were just a little bit after me. I'm trying to think, when did they like get popular? Because I didn't really get into them until I was like in college, but I do love Haley Williams. She's amazing. I mean, there's no denying it. She's fucking amazing. But I think they might have been a little like, I don't remember when they like came out. Honestly, it's been too long. I don't want to hear I don't have my Pampers. It would. I mean, her voice is like a instrument, there's nothing she can't do. It's insane. I need a load bowl. Hold up. Do I need a grand weed? Probably. So unprepared. I mean, Glut, you heard me. I mean, you know where I stand. I always say new music, but like, I'm here for old. I mean, old music can be new music too. Wait, is Rodbert trying to claim he's old? Bro, just because your balls hang to your knees does not make you old. How many times do I have to tell you? Plenty of people have to tape it to the back of their kneecap. It's fine. Oh my God. Speaking of kneecaps, true crime. I can't even remember the true crime. I can't remember what it was, I can't remember what the guy's name. Oh, it was, oh my God. They're really prolific British murderers. It was a wife and husband. Oh, I don't remember their names. But anyways, most serial killers like to keep something. They like to keep like jewelry or like a souvenir. That motherfucker kept kneecaps. The Wests. Was it the Wests? Was it the Wests? Did he keep kneecaps? Like, yeah. Yeah. It was wild. Like, I mean, there's a couple, Rose West, and then there's another woman who's in prison in Britain who's prolifically famous for being a horrific human being. But like, I feel like you never know all of it. You know, I've listened to multiple podcasts on those people, and I always learn something new. Like, they collected kneecaps. Kneecaps. Your patella. My God. If your balls hang that low, you'd be sitting on them all the time. That would suck. Dude, can you imagine? I don't even know oh shit, I almost missed a glut. I got it. Got it. Okay. I got a grand weed. Then we cheers. It's the most, I mean, seriously, it is probably one of the most serial killery things. I mean, it's one thing to keep, I mean, I listen to too much, so I'm always making logic of it. But I'm like, if you just want a small piece, cut off a toe. Like, the effort it would go into getting a kneecap out of a knee, I don't even know. It's fucking crazy, dude. If it's the one where he was in the medical field, it was him. My husband came across their paperwork. Oh, no shit. Oh, nuh-uh, Rin. My husband came across their paperwork when he was doing filing as a volunteer at his local hospital as a teen. Whoa, creepy. That is too close to home. Too close to home. Ugh. Yeah. Dude, Ed Gein is one of the most fascinating. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, I don't think he was a serial killer. Didn't he just dig up a shit ton of dead bodies and try to recreate his mom with them? I want to say he didn't actually. I don't know. Yeah, maybe killed like one person, maybe, but he actually, I mean, the craziest part about him that fascinates me is he was like a small, older, frail man, and he could dig up multiple graves and completely rebury them in one night. How? I mean, that's digging ain't easy. Like, what the fuck? Yeah, it's all fucked up. I mean, I think that's why it's fascinating to me. The murder itself or like the disgusting things people do to their victims isn't necessarily what I like thrive on. Big shocker. I like, I think it's fascinating to learn about the psychology of these people's lives before they got to that point. Because I mean, I'm hoping all of you are like me in that we can't even put ourselves there. I cannot put myself in a place where I would think about making a body out of dead bodies or fucking a dead body or whatever the fuck. Ever. So the psychology and like what happens to them in their childhood fucking gets me. It's just fascinating. And some of the scarier ones like BTK, very normal. Those are the scariest. Like no one can find anything in BTK's childhood that led him to become BTK. He just one day BTK. What the fuck? Does that mean one day I can just BTK? The hell? I don't want that. It's scary. Did he kill a couple? Okay, there you go. Yeah, I couldn't remember. He didn't. I know he wasn't like one of the. There's people who kill. I mean, the clown dude. How many people did he have buried under his house? I mean, there's people When I think serial killer, I'm thinking like tens. I guess the reason I don't think of Ed Gein as a serial killer is he dug up and mutilated a lot more corpses than he ever did than he ever killed people. Like that's what stands out to me is he was literally trying to like build Frankenmom. BTK, bind, torture, kill. I think Wisconsin. He was in Wisconsin. BTK, bind, torture, kill. That was his MO. And no shit, totally normal guy, very normal life. I mean, normal, from the outside in. Nobody knows. But I have listened to so many like investigative journalists break down his life, and no one can. There's no history of abuse of anything, and he just one day decides he's gonna start stalking women and binding, torturing, and killing them. It literally just happened. Like, he talks about it. There's interviews you can watch of him talking about it. He's like, one day I just felt the evil and did it. And you're like, I feel evil sometimes, but like, Jesus Christ. It's a lot of I mean, Robo, I couldn't, the vast majority of murder stories I listen to where, they have the history of the child, there is so much head trauma. That scares me too, because I had head trauma as a kid. But a lot of it, yes. A lot of it is, I mean, no, there's no way to prove that head trauma leads to these kind of things, like a head trauma when you're a child and then they're an adult. But there's a constant theme of there usually being some sort of severe head trauma in their childhood. Yeah, super normal on the outside. Very scary dude. Very scary. Yeah, he called himself BTK, bind, torture, killed. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I don't know how to finish. I don't know how they'll finish it, Rod. I don't know how they'd finish BTK because they don't. You know what I mean? There's no motive. He just cracks. Dennis Rader, that's his name. Dennis Rader. Yeah, bind, torture, kill is what he went by. It's the like, man. I don't know. The psychology of evil people is like, hold on. There's so many famous murderers. I get him fucked up in my head. Who's the guy who chopped his mom's head off and fucked her neck? He, to this day, does audiobook recordings for blind schools. Like, if you have a child in a blind school somewhere, chances are they're listening to this guy as he reads their books out loud. Ed Kemper. Ed Kemper. He's like one of the most pleasant humans in the world, according to almost every person that has ever come in contact with him. All the guards, like, he is a pleasant fuck. Sick. So scary. I know. There's an interview of him talking about, his mom was like, you need to go out and get fucked, or you're the reason I don't get fucked, or something like that. So he chops her head off, fucks her throat, and says, there, now you're fucked. Cheers. Where's my lighter? Oh no. He did it all for the thussy. Come on, the thussy. Come on. I think the thing that's more impressive, Katie, is the number of people who go through horrible and traumatic childhoods and don't take it on the rest of humanity. 100%. 100%. I never stop thinking about that one. There are, I mean, we don't even need to quantify it. The vast majority of people go through some fucked up shit and don't chop their mom's head off and fuck it. Ever. We just go on, but something happens and it's fucking weird and scary. Mindhunter was great. If you like true crime and you like that storytelling part that really goes into like I'm talking about the psychology and history of the killer and not so much like describing the crime that they did to a poor innocent human over and over and over again. Emma Kenny. Emma Kenny. She's from the Northern British Isles, so she says things like herb. But she is great. She actually has a book coming out and she tours the world doing like talks on this kind of stuff because it's been her life and she specializes in protection of children and stuff like that. She is fascinating, but she does like these 3-hour spread videos on YouTube where she really, really delves in as much as she possibly can into the past of these people and like trying to get to where they go from there. And that's what I enjoy listening to, I guess. I'm not into listening to a true crime where they're just like, let's talk about the 9 stab wounds in a child. No, I'm good. I'm good. Oh, Viata, you got bad news? Wait, I didn't know you got bad news. I hope your kitty's okay. Good morning, Taco. Yeah, exactly. I don't revel in, you know, glorifying the murder itself. And honestly, I don't. This is just my personal opinion, but I don't think it's really okay. Not okay is not the word. I don't think it's really appropriate for anyone to do that, especially if you're covering a crime that happened in the last 100 years because those families are still out there. 9 times out of 10, if you scroll the comments on these YouTube videos I watch, there's a family member who comments. They're out. The family members of people who were just, brutally torn apart are out there still suffering. And I mean, you'd seriously call me out if I'm totally off base on this, but does it help to just like go over the intimate details of how someone's life was ended? For me, like that's shit detectives should look at. Wait, Kendo, in what? I can't remember how they caught BTK. Honestly, I do not remember. That was a hot hit. This weed is so strong. This new weed I got, I swear to God, I've had a hot hit every day from it. My God. Raced, I might have. Hold on, let me pull it. Oh, B-Tree. Oh, raced. I'm sorry, honey bean. Ooh. Oh, I think it was his wife. I think it was. Oh my God, yes. I think it was his wife or some. Did he have a wife? So this is what I remember about BTK. No shit. I remember he was arrested for something like assaulting a woman, or I can't remember what the crime was, but he was. This is before he killed his mom. Initially arrested, and like I said, he's notoriously a fucking pleasant human. I mean, nobody has a problem with not BTK with Ed Kemper. BTK, I think, was caught by his wife. I think BTK's wife got. I'm mixing the two stories up. I'm trying to separate them. So there's Ed Kemper. He gets arrested, and in jail, they're like, he's okay as long as you don't let him live with his mom. And they literally released him from jail. He went and lived with his mom and fucked her neck. BTK, wasn't it his wife was like found a trophy or something? His wife found panties, right? Oh my God, what was it? I want to say BTK had like trophies and his wife found one or something. Oh, Kitty had a vet appointment yesterday. She's mid-stage renal disease, and they think from the blood work they did that she may have. Oh, honey. Oh, was BTK a traffic stop? My bad. There's another famous murderer who was caught by his wife by like finding one of the souvenirs or. Oh, I think I'm thinking of the one that Zac Efron did a movie for. Wasn't his wife the super sketch? Man, I listen to too much true crime. I really do. Wow. We're not going to drag out treatments for her. When she's ready, we'll let her go. I would do the same. That is the hard. I mean, that's just. We need a Faded Friday, yeah. Ooh, new res. Fuck yes. Got him. What up, Reasonable? How are you, love? BTK's thing, he started sending letters to the local media. Oh, that was it. Taunting them. Yep. He wanted the attention for the that's another thing that gets me about like serial killers. They love to relive their crimes. And there's a lot of the time that like serial killers will initially get off on the crime, and then the cops will like have the serial killer assist in recreating the crime, and they like revel in it. It's so fucking gross. That it's so weird. They love it. From the Googles, 2005 Raider was finally caught after a floppy disk he had sent to Kansas TV station was traced to a computer at his church. Oh, he was one of the ones. Oh my God, I'm remembering more BTK now. I listen to so much true crime. I really do. I get too much in my head. BTK was the one. He was like high up in his church. He was also a Cub Scout leader, and he used to literally like take the kids out camping and sneak away during the night to murder people and come back to the Cub Scout camp. He had like the best mask. Oh, has Donna not slept again? Hello, Elle, my love. Donna, we've talked about this. Sleep is good. I mean, they're all, Viata, it's so crazy because seriously, most serial killers, and you probably know this, they're all like, most of them are really hyper intelligent. They tend to be, like sociopathic levels of intelligence, but they tend to fuck up in the dumbest ways because their hyper intelligence gets ahead of them. They're like so smart, they're dumb. It's very bizarre. Good morning, Will. How are you? He sent the cops a letter claiming to be BTK. They acted like they didn't believe him. He sent a floppy disk to the cops and they traced the computer to his work church. Yep. There you go. Yeah, I think he was a Boy Scout leader too, as well. Wild. Wild. The way that these people mask is insane. Insane. I mean, we think we mask. We don't even know. He sent the cops a letter, yep, claiming to be BTK, and they acted like that's amazing. I love that. I love that. The true crime neurons. I'm actually, because I feel like I mention these true crime stories that I listen to all the time to you guys, and I never remember the actual murder's name. So I'm actually trying to make a point of remembering. So I can, if you guys are curious or interested, you guys can go listen to the podcast too. Like there's so many. And I listen to a lot of not serial killers, just like murders. Like a podcast about mysterious murder or something like that. Not necessarily serial killers. So they get same, right, Elle. There's so many out there. I mean, it's crazy. The psychology of being able to kill another human for forever will be fascinating to me because I can't wrap my head around it. And I mean, you guys know what I did for a job. She slept. I thought she would have napped. Oh, good. He said, as long as you don't do something, he'd send proof, aka the floppy disk. That was it. And then they traced it. Yeah. They always almost get caught by something really stupid. I think the last update to Twitch Mobile messed them up. It's totally fucked. I can't chat on Twitch Mobile all day yesterday. Normally, when I take the dogs out and they're shitting or whatever, I pull open mobile and chat with you guys. I couldn't do it all day. I know. It's because it snowed. My dogs deeply want to go play in the snow. So I'm trying to. It's not time. I'm working. Like, I love you so much, bud, but it's not time. It's the sad, but mom, there's snow outside eyes. I feel bad, but like, I can't just leave him out there. And that's why we drink is great. I think you actually suggested that to me. Really, Donna? Dude, lucky. The DNA murder catches, or oh my God, have you heard the ones where it's like Ancestry.com gets them? I love it because for years people have, there's two sides to it. It's people that are like, ooh, that seems fun. I'm gonna spit in a cup and see what my ancestry is. And then there's the other side that's people are like, why are you giving your DNA to the government? Are you all serial killers and you're worried someone's gonna catch you? Because my response to that is always like, what do you got to hide? Like, I don't understand. What are you hiding with your DNA? Is it because you killed people? But seriously, I couldn't even count the amount of times that like it's a cold case and someone does their ancestry.com and the DNA connects and they're like, oh shit, you're the direct relative of whoever the fuck raped this person. It's amazing. I love it so much. It's so good. She always ignores me. Oh my God, are we witnessing an abuse situation? I couldn't watch your stream yesterday at all, Katie, but it worked fine for Zeke's. Oh, that's nice. When I woke up this morning, it wasn't too bad. We had like an inch of snow, but it started coming down really heavy. I think we've got a couple inches by now. They just love it, and he wants to go play in it, and I feel bad. No, they love the snow. They love it, and he wants to go out, which is why he's sitting here in the crook of my arm begging, and I'm trying to ignore him and say no. Yeah, 23andMe is getting people fucking caught, and I'm here for it. Like, I'll give up my DNA to catch a fucking serial killer. Fuck that shit. I love that they do both sides, because I find them so fascinating. Same. That's what I was just talking about, Elle. Like, when I say I love to listen to like serial killer podcasts and shit like that, true crime, essentially, I don't listen to podcasts that revel in the crime itself, that sit there and describe all the wounds and all the horrible things that happen to an innocent person. I like listening to the ones where it goes into the psychology and history of the person who committed the crime or persons. It's fascinating to me because I mean, even all the shit they go through, I still don't understand how you can kill somebody. Still don't understand it. Seriously, now he's here. He's checking the cold sides of the pillow. I love you, bud. We can't go outside right now. I love you. I'm sorry. I know. I know. Ball, please. I know. It's not time. I know. I know, my boy. It's just not right now, though. We went out this morning and we had a great time together. Yeah, we've literally been sitting for 30. I had them out for the past 3 hours. They've literally been inside for 30 minutes. You've been inside for 30 minutes. It's fine. You can chill inside for a little bit. I know. It's the worst. We hate inside. Life is so hard when you can't play every 10 seconds of your existence and mom just won't leave the door open all day and heat the universe. My boy, I know. I know. I'm the worst. I'm the worst, huh? Yeah, I'm the worst, but this is okay. This is good, right? He loves it. I feel so bad. No, Mike, give it to me. I mean, seriously, I have them really well separated, so it should be okay. My computer got a restart, so we should be totally fine. His little. Do you know there's a name for that ghetto? I didn't know when we took him to the groomer for the first time. This little. Stop it! Stop it! Let me touch your face. Let me touch your cute face. That little guy right there. They call it a milk chin, which is cute as fuck. Like from a puppy nursing, they call it the milk. Like it's like the opposite of a milk mustache. And so cute. He got a little milk chin. My boy, I know. I have a milk spot in the middle of my head. I know. Bob, we've been inside for like 500 years. It's time. It's not, though. He's so pathetic. You're a good boy. It's just not time, okay? You can be inside for a little bit. I know. I know. Gray coming in? Yeah, I've had a white spot in the middle of my head forever. I don't know what that is. Good morning, October. How are you, love? I sent you so many links, but then I sometimes have to go on alert mode. I have no idea if you played them. I mean, honestly, I usually get through most. The most I've ever had left over is like 5 links. And I try to save them, but, my computer crashes. What are you going to do? But usually we get through all of them, yeah. I open a mass like this in the morning, and I let them buffer. And try to get them all to stop auto-playing like bastards. And then we binge. And it's the best. No. There's no consistency. Like, 2 of them auto-played and the rest didn't. But they're all YouTube. I don't get it. I truly do not understand. I know, Elle, and this is curly. It's I was just thinking about this the other day, and anybody can agree if you've grown your hair out. I feel like there's this special area where your hair is really cute if it's like here and up, or if it's like nipple and down. But from here to nipple, it's just like this triangle of floof. And I don't know what to do with it. So I'm at this point where I'm like, I can't really afford to get it cut, so I guess I'm growing it out again. Because it's so annoying at this length. I can't, I can't braid it or anything. It's not long enough yet. It's very annoying. I know, bud. I know, you're so pouty. You're fine. Good morning, David. How are you, love? I know. I mean, I would, if he would stay still. But he starts, Bob. Bob, don't you understand? It's time. There you go, boy. Oh my gosh, David, you get 2 whole days off. Do you have a game you're gonna play? I would. I mean, way back in the day, no shit, when I lived in Maryland, I had like a futon behind me. I used to sleep on it when I worked night shift. And my dog Millie and my 2 dogs, Millie and Link, I swear to God they know where the camera is. I don't know how, but they would flank me. So Link would be on one side on the couch behind me and Millie would be on the other, my little pug, and they'd just be knocked the fuck out all day long. It was cute as hell. I used to do that with these guys, but they like I think when I'm talking to you guys, they think I'm talking to them and they will not stop jumping on me. It never stops. They're like, they think it's playtime because I get excited. So now the couch is on the other side of me. I mean, I'm not good at video games either. Doesn't mean you can't enjoy it. Seriously, Trick is just like, he's the kid on the floor. Mom, oh, my life is over. Let me out. Yeah. They were out for 3 hours. They're doing great. They're having a great time. He's very regal. They're both, I mean, they both are gorgeous dogs. It's just they're such dopes all the time. They don't, they look more dopey. I don't think I told you about my new Crohn's chemo infusion getting fucked. No shit, I was supposed to have the second one on Wednesday and learned it was all fucked up on Tuesday, which was partially my fault. Now I'm dealing with the phone call hell. No. No. My doctor's office snail mailed me instead of sending me a message through my chart app that I needed blood work before my second infusion. Okay, if they're even going to have a chart app, there has to be some sort of consistency on there, right? That's one of my biggest pet peeves when you're trying to get something done with a doctor or otherwise, and it's like 10 different forms of communication going on, and they expect you to just check, just to know to look everywhere. No, no, no. If you're going to have an app, you need to be consistent, for fuck's sake. Because then this shit happens and you miss your stuff. So the meds weren't ordered or were on hold. I learned about this on Tuesday, the day before. Do you see what she's doing? My dogs are so dorky. Realized the pharmacy hadn't called to send the chemo for meds to my house for the app. Did the blood work that day, but still had to cancel. Of course, yeah. No, that's bullshit. I'm sorry that happened to you. That's so stupid. I love how curly your hair is. Mine's pin straight. Oh, I would love that. See, the longer my hair gets, the more I like it because it starts to weigh down this frizz. Oh man, it drives me nuts. And it's not even the look or anything. I just can't stand how the curly hair feels. I mean, you know, we're around the same age. When we grew up, it was like the pin straight hair was the way to go, right? You had to get that straightener and like, you know, wet hair down to your face. And I think I just got so used to having straight hair that laid where it's played, if you will. But when I wear it curly like this, the little tendrils will just move and touch me, and I think there's bugs on my face. It tickles. It tickles all the time. Oh, no shit, they're doing more tests for me, so I've been learning about myositis. Dude, no. Is that what they're what? They both hold hands. She just needs to be touched. She needs to have a hand on her. Otherwise, she gets upset about it. They just want to go outside so bad, and it's not right now, though. I know. Your face. No. You're so cute. Fucking cute aggression right now, my God. Ugh. Oh my God. Oh, dude. So it doesn't explode? Be safe and don't explode? The fuck? Yep, it's reasonable. It's the grass is always greener. Exactly. I was just talking about this the other day. Like, people with thick curly hair want fine pin straight hair. People with fine pin straight hair want curly hair. Grass is always greener because we don't know what you know. I'm just glad I still have hair, I guess. That's it. They know I don't do phone calls, but they always message me. No, not snail mail. I went digging for the mail. I'm mad they didn't fucking message me like they always do. Yeah, there's no consistency. There's no consistency. I'm mad for you. No, that's irritating. My sister's hair is just as thick as mine, but straight as fuck, and it's so goddamn pretty. I have an angiogram next week. Any advice? Hydrate, sleep, eat. I mean, there's nothing really to prepare for it. You kind of want to go in normal, you know? Like, don't change up your daily routine or anything like that. I know, her eyes. I'm just trying to give her a neck massage so she gives up on it. I mean, can we make it an hour? I think curly hair would drive me nuts. I would comb it constantly until see, you can't, and that's the thing, you can't brush it. I can't brush my hair. This is impossible. You can't brush this. It's just you know, I can get my fingers to about there. You don't brush curly hair, so you can't. You just don't. You brush it with a big old comb in the shower when it's got a bottle of conditioner in it. And that's the only time you get your hands through your hair. Other than that, it's just a mass. I mean, my hair does it with straight when it's straight as well. I just have very tangly hair, I guess. I don't know how to put that. It's tangly, prone to tangling, even when it's straight. I was talking about this yesterday. Like my nape of my head will just dreadlock, even when it's straight. I'm just used to it. It lasts a good time. Yeah. Oh, dude, I love a good pixel. Honestly, I try to stretch phone lives so hard at this point. I I I do not understand. I think Apple did it. Like they created a weird atmosphere of like new phones every year. But I mean, even Apple people will tell you the phones are exactly the same. It doesn't stop them from getting one, and I'm not throwing shade anywhere. But I mean, I don't understand. I don't get it. If your phone still fucking works, I don't get it. They're so expensive. I just don't understand because they're like a computer these days. It's insane. Seen some great. Oh, I have tons. Oh, dude, check this. I've been going gray since I was 15 though. I don't really associate I don't like I know a lot of people are like, "Oh my god, the grays. I'm getting old." I've never thought that cuz I've like this streak in the middle. I've had this since I was like literally 15. Damn. This guy. I've had forever that dot and then it's just like blossomed. Oh yeah. She's got quite the silvers going on, man. Here we are. We're getting there. Honestly, I don't care about them. The only thing that bothers me is they're really hard to dye. Like, you can't they're silver, so bleach doesn't do anything, and they don't hold hair dye, so no matter what, the silvers poke out, so that's kind of annoying, but other than that, I don't really give a fuck. It's whatever. Look at this dog. God, you're cute. Yeah, that's the thing, like, my little foldy phone I had lasted barely 8 months at a time. That thing was fucking shit. Also, Apple phones aren't even Apple phones, they use Samsung parts. I mean, that's probably all pieces and shit though, right? I'm not freaking out about the phone calls today. I didn't even take any. No shit. Well, I mean, you're probably more focused on just getting your goddamn appointment. I would be, anyways. You know what I'm saying? Going gray is so much cooler than being a 7-year-old without a hint of gray. Man, I just grew up around all the women in my family go gray really, really early in life. Like silver, white hair really early, like in their 30s. They're usually fully silver, which I didn't. I guess. Thank fuck, whatever. But it's God forbid we age. So they dye their hair, and all the women in my family have like dark brown hair or dark red hair. And I've just grown up with seeing the routage going on. And if your hair's white and you dye it a dark hair color and it starts to grow out, it looks like you're wearing a wig that's ill fitted. It's the strangest look. It's like your hair is hovering on your scalp. I don't know. And watching that as a kid, I was like, I don't want that. I think I'll just be the witch with I'm really excited to be a little old lady with, like, a long silver braid that just sits on my front porch and scares children. You can't do that if you're trying to look young all the time. The hover hair, it looks like a helmet, and it's because the white hair is almost translucent, you can't see it, and no one can dye their hair every day. I mean, that's insane. It's not like I'm saying people need to sit there and dye their hair every day, but I look at that and I see high maintenance, and I'm not you guys look at me. I'm not gonna do that. It's never gonna happen. That's the next thing they're looking at. That's the next thing they're looking at. I'm just looking for I just yeah. I mean, it's almost like when they can't find an answer, they're like, "What if we just throw something else?" Oh my god, Elle, I know. We that Bill, is this the one of Lilith like mimicking Zach? Don't autoplay. Oh my god, everything autoplays. My mic did? No. My mic ate shit just now? Oh god, computer, don't do this to me today. Okay. Um Watch this real quick. I want to take a quick break and see if Zach's awake because I have a feeling he didn't get up. Check. This is what we were talking about. Is it okay? The resolution's good. Last time we watched it, the resolution was bad, and you could barely see a little. Watch this corner right here. Where is she? Oh.
Dinner was full.
I love that so much. You know, I don't know if they're mimicking us or not, but they do this to me as well in the morning when I do yoga. They do it like, you know, you go down into like down dog pose. They both do it with me, and I watch them, and I'm like, are you guys mimicking me, or are we just all stretching together? I don't know what's happening. They're so goofy. I mean, it was literally, she just comes in and stretches with dad and pieces out. Sigmund, thank you so much for subbing the class, keeping the class alive, and giving any swings 43 fucking months in a row. I appreciate you. I sound fine. Okay, just making sure, because I mean, you never. Whatever. Like I didn't have any new graphics drivers to install, but I just reinstalled whatever this morning because it was crashing. So I don't know. They do. No shit. Like they get really excited anytime I get on the ground because they're like, "Oh, is it playtime?" And once I start like stretching out, they know it's not playtime, and they'll do it with me. I swear to God, they put their toes to my toes and they go, and we stretch together. It's the cutest shit. They do. They absolutely do. They think it's playtime until I start doing like my little yoga routine, and then they're like, "Oh, okay, this is not the time because mom will kick us on the face on accident," which has absolutely happened. And I feel bad every time. But they will hover behind me where I can't see them, and then I go to put a leg out, and it's like right on their chin. Jesus Christ! You must have been on my side checking the clip, and it didn't Oh, I wonder if that's what it was. Your cat mimics you. It is really cute. I've seen a lot of videos, never of a cat mimicking, but there's a lot of videos on like Instagram and shit where it's someone doing yoga poses and their cat will climb up on their back and nest in the lower back of the person, and the person's just like, "I guess I die in this pose now." It's hilarious because we all know what happens when a cat nests. Like you just die there now, right? Well, that's the thing. My dogs lay on my couch that's on the other side of my computer, and sometimes they do nudge a cord, so it's very possible that it could have been me. Oh my god, kitty cat, stop it. Okay, let me go see if Zach's awake or what the fuck's going on there, because I haven't heard him all day. Um, yeah, I'm gonna go see if he's dead really quick and let my dog go in the snow, I guess. So quick break, load your bowls, get some water, get some coffee, and then when I return, we'll start enjoying the new musics or musics in general and the kitty cat and whatnot. Outside can suck my fucking butt. Oh, heat me, little heater. Welcome back. Oh, burr, my fingers. Holy crap, burr. HD2. What's HD2? HD2, HD. What is that? Oh my god. It's about time someone gave Mark Ribier some fucking attention. That guy's amazing. Yes, Zeke is alive. I texted in the chat right away, but mobile doesn't work, so maybe it didn't go through. Yes, he was dead asleep when I went in there. I don't even think his alarm went off. I don't know what happened. Because normally I hear his alarm. He said he didn't hear his alarm. I have no clue, but he just did a very hard sleep. He was dead. I mean, he literally like dead asleep. Like I touched him and he didn't wake up. And normally he's like Ron Swanson. He sleep fights. Just like a, oh my God. And he looked at the clock and just was like, what happened? I was like, I don't know. Oh, Helldivers. I've heard really good things. I heard Weird Dreams with CK's voice in them a few streams ago. That's not, I mean, I'm so sorry. People, I mean, no shit though. Back in the day when I used to stream like at really late night, I'd stream like 8 p.m. to 5 a.m. or something crazy like that. People would fall asleep with my stream on, and then when I would go live again, it would wake them up. I felt really bad. Like I'd be like, "Hey there, everybody," and they're like, "Oh my fucking god, I heard screaming from nowhere," and suddenly a Katie. Oops. Holy hair. I know. I know. She's out of fucking control. I I think your daughter and I have very similar hair skills. just like mats. But he might punch it. Rod, I'm not kidding. Like, if I was ever going to get hit by Zeke, it'd be in his sleep. He is the most violent threat. I mean, I don't know how to, like, if he, rolls in his sleep, he doesn't do like a roll over. He does like a in his dead sleep. Like, if I got too close, I'd get hit in the face. He's a terrifying sleeper. And normally if you try to wake him up, it's like a, what? So I touch his foot. I literally stand at the end of the bed. I'm like, I'm not going to get hit. Fuck that. Oh, penis. Thank you for the happy belated birth, miss. You silly fuck. How are you? No shit, Ska. Really? I mean, is it the music? I always assume, seriously, I just assumed my voice was too abrasive. I didn't think it would be a relaxing place, but I'm flattered. Hair minus the color, it's very much, yeah, I've seen your daughter's hair. It's those mats of like curl waves that kind of, you can pick a chunk up and it does this. It's mats. It's not even really curls. It's just mats of hair. I can't justify actually paying attention to my hair, though, when my computer doesn't work. So I just stand here and do makeup and try to get my computer to work. Dying from work. Boo. A couple of minutes to realize I'm no longer in a dream. Yes, tell me you're not dreaming anymore. Oh my God. Have you ever? There's a couple. I've seen this one woman on I think she's on TikTok or something, but of course I see her shit on Instagram 2 weeks later because I'm old. And she set up cameras to videotape herself sleepwalking. It's fucking hilarious. Do you guys know who I'm talking about? Oh, I cannot remember her name. A fresh cut is everything. I was just showing people kills. I'm sure your daughter's is like this, but when your hair hasn't been cut for over a year, you do this. That's about where it probably needs to be cut. Just stuck. My insomnia will be wild, but yeah, I find the way you talk and have music playing to be very relaxing. Thank you. I seriously, I really do feel sometimes like I'm just a nuisance, so thank you for that. Wait, can we start with Purest Gold, the one I asked you not to read the title? Yeah, I didn't read the title, so I didn't even know I had a Purest Gold, but yes. Hold on, let me move it. Now I can look at it now. Hold on, let me pause this. All right, we have a lot of cool music to get through. I have clicked every link that's been posted. And I will judge you if you post it again and I get doubles. Because it's funny. But we've got him. I'm not looking at it, but like I looked at the title. The hub doesn't swing when he wakes him, but he startle flails. That's Zach. I would say that's a way better way of saying it. He doesn't like actually punch. He startle flails. 100%. I've never actually got one in the face, but I know it could happen, and I'm not going to put myself in that position because, for one, I don't want to be hit in the face by a grown man. And second, can you imagine how bad Zach would feel? I'd feel bad because I know better. Like, it's a startle flail. That's exactly what it is. It's a really good way of putting it. Luckily, Donna doesn't do the walking part, just yoga? Wait, Donna, you do sleep yoga? That's amazing. No, I love that. Me too. I still like to tuck away into little nooks and crannies. Like, I kind of make myself a pillow nest. All right, let's fucking do this. I read a paper back in the day when I was in a psychology class, like a cognitive psychology class, about how fans of metal tend to be fans of, fans of metal tend to have similar personalities to people who are fans of opera. And like when you put those two musics together, it's just hot sex. That was incredible. Yeah, I was trying to pull up a picture of her. So if you've never heard of the charismatic voice, that is the voice you just heard. The charismatic voice. That's her YouTube channel. What's her name? I know it. I'm just blanking. She reviews music across the board all the time, but she's one of the most stunningly pretty people I've ever seen in my entire life. Ever. I think this is the last one we watched. Yeah, we watched this one. But this is the one this comfort. We have yet to watch a reaction to one of those well-known songs that she doesn't have her mind blown and love them. So we still like I always get nervous because I'm like, okay, this is one of my all-time favorite songs. If you hate it, I don't know if we can be married anymore. You know what I mean? Like I don't want to send her divorce papers, but like Everlong, she loved them though. She loves them, so it's fine. Has she lived in a fallout bunker? I know. When you look directly into the camera, I feel like you're gonna reach out through the screen and start violently shaking me, screaming. Do you get it? I'm glad my eyes say something. I am so sorry. I feel like as a child, I was taught that eye contact was a weird respect thing, and now I make too much. So if I ever make you nervous, you're welcome. I would never touch anyone without consent, though. Fuck that shit. Her reacting to Foo Fighters, the Everlong song, exactly. And not only did she react to Everlong, she reacted to the live version. And you know exactly which version I'm talking about if you like Everlong. And so, I mean, of course, like the most epic performance you could possibly watch, that's what she reacted to. And it was phenomenal. She was crying. It was great. Losing her shit at Bad Company. We haven't watched that live on stream, but I saw that one on my own and it's fucking amazing. Is her husband a metalhead? See, I don't know if I've ever heard her talk about her husband, but I'd believe it. Because she's definitely, I mean, we went on like a journey with her. We watched her, what did she do? I think she interviewed a metal singer and then they got to go to some sort of laryngoscope lab where they put a scope into this kid's nose and back into his throat. And we got to watch his vocal cords do the thing when he's like doing that kind of shit. It was hot. Thank you. That was the Lorna Shore one. Yeah. It was, Ramos from Lorna Shore. It was fucking magical. For those new to my channel or just swinging by, my background is medical. I have a medical degree in respiratory therapy, i.e. the circulatory system and your airways. So anything that has to do with your airways, I get a little bonerific about. And that was hot fucking sex. That was so cool. The fact that he could do anything with that thing in the back of his throat was amazing, honestly. But like, wow. Big wows. It was so pink and healthy. That was the cool thing. Like, you can, mucous membranes can tell the story of what's going into your body. So I'll never forget glut, the S. Like how, like, the vocal cords, there's a line like this. They do this. This is what Lorna Shore's vocal cords do when he growls. And that will haunt me. Never in my life. I've seen so many goddamn vocal cords, my dudes. I've seen vocal cords that look like hamburger. Never seen that. That was so cool to me. Ooh, let me grab it, Revoltcon. Hold on, I almost missed. But yeah, if you guys want to be like 20, 30 minutes-ish, but they're fantastic. I truly just, it's like, I mean, the best, one of my favorite things about her is things that I love in a lot of the music she reviews. I can't put words to why I love it or why it tickles my brain in those special places. And she has the words. She's got that technical knowledge. It's just incredible. I don't know. She makes me understand the music I've loved for so many years, but makes me understand it more, and then I love it even more. Like Everlong. That's one of my favorite reviews because she gets it. I feel like there's something in my eye. Oh, good job, Donna. Fuck yeah. Wait, what happened? Oh, God. He'll take pictures and all that shit. He's just another. Wait, what? Oh, I missed that conversation. She is an angel. She truly is amazing. She just is the charismatic voice. Go follow her on YouTube. Watch all of her content. She's truly incredible. We went to watch that for those just dropping in because she dropped a new, I guess 7 days ago. This has been held from me. Thanks, glad I thought we were friends. A new song / what would you say? It's like an edited video of Elden Ring, the game, but like she made an amazing melodic metal song to it. Okay, cool. So you weren't hiding. I was gonna say, like, how could you? But it's truly amazing. I have to pee really quick, so I'm gonna play it again for you to listen to with the music video while I pee. Yeah? Yeah. Okay. Perfect timing. I know shit thought the song might still be going with like a weird hum at the end because my fucking PC. nervous. Welcome back, everybody. Yeah, it's like it's like a 7-minute video. Yeah, I was just rocking and enjoying it. It's a great one, but I know it. No, it really sounds exactly like a little vibrator. It sounds like the little bullet like vibrators on a table. But it's I just cleaned it. Like it's so clean inside. I don't know. Maybe a chunk of dust blew out that I didn't get or something, and it's stuck. That's literally all I can come up with because it just does it periodically. It stops. Zach noticed it for the first time a few nights ago. He came into bed and he was like, "Your computer sounds so loud." And I was like, "What?" I hope not. It sounds like a fan is like working too hard every once in a while or something, but it's so cold in here. I mean, it's not hot, you know? I don't know. It goes away. I'm just kind of waiting for it to go away because it does. I really hope it's not. I mean, honestly, any fan, just not the graphics card fan. That's the only one because you can't replace that. Any fan other than that, I can replace. I can do anything. I can do that. But I think I'm gonna have to blow that bitch out again or something. It's the CPU's like the newest piece in it, so it better fucking not be the CPU. I can see all the fans. I've got clear glass cases, and none of them are. They're all working. None of them are looking weird. That one. I think it's a bearing. I think you're right. Zach just came over and he goes, "Watch this. It's the back one," and he just lightly tapped it with his knuckle, and it went at full speed again. It's a bearing. It's not. I think the dust got sucked back in. Yeah. It's that. He literally just it like kicked into full gear. It was just going slow. It wasn't like moving weird though. I couldn't see it weird. Yeah, it's the case fan, which honestly, if there's something wrong with it, but I bet it's a bearing. I bet I just have to go in and tighten a bearing. It's been going for a bit, you know. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I'll just do it after. I'll crack into it after stream today and see if I can clean it or tighten it. And if not, that's like the cheapest thing to replace on that possibly, which is awesome. I mean, babe, are your knuckles for rent for IT services? Yes. Fisting included. You think so? Easy fix. I'll just get one on Amazon. I bet I can get one overnight. I mean, they're seriously like $10, right? I think. Yeah, they're hella cheap, right? $20 max. That's what I was thinking. Okay. Yeah. I've replaced one before, but it was eons ago, and it was because I broke it. Like I jammed it with my elbow or something. Very, very long time ago. Like my like original white Corsair case, I think. It's not doing it anymore. That's amazing. The power of a knuckle. Oh, no shit. Once the fans start making those kind of noises, it's more or less too late. And yes, they be cheap. Awesome. Honestly, you guys, I don't know how I would function as a human if it wasn't for all y'all's brain. More brains are better than just me, always. Let me clear some shit out that we've watched, and then we'll continue. We saw... You know what? I got that. I mean, the order's questionable, but I've got them all, so we're there. Ooh, we don't need that one. Three knuckler? Possibly. Did I say two? Better make it three. No shit, I was having the same thought last night. After stream, when you guys taught me how to mass bookmark tabs. So I could just bookmark everything we don't get to and open it the next day, and I don't have to like actually physically keep tabs open all night long and just pray to God they don't fucking crash. And I literally was just laying there like, man, how does anyone function without people to ask for help? I don't know. Like, I wouldn't function. Noctua? I think it's a Corsair case, actually. I was looking. Yeah, it's Corsair case. Would that work? Well, CJ, it sounds like they're pretty cheap, like 10, 15 bucks. It sounds like my case fan is what's making that vibrator noise. I was looking at all the fans because it's my PC that has the brand, like my 3090 in it. And I was like, it better not be that fan because that's fucking not replaceable. And I was looking at them all and they were all moving like in a consistent speed. And Zach comes over and goes, I bet it's the back one. Watch this. And just like tapped it with his knuckle and the back one kicked into speed and no more sound, which is the case fan. So that one's super easy to replace. I've replaced it before. I just couldn't. I'm pretty sure they're cheap as fuck. Yeah, size of the thing, and it's just you just measure the diameter, right? I can probably pull it out. It probably has like a sticker on it or something. Onto GPUs. That's actually fucking fascinating. I think it's only. I mean, I have the one big case fan in the back, and then I have an actual cooler on the top that's got 3 fans. Well, that's not the PC that's crashing, though. No. That's my nice one. Let me measure it, Rod, and I'll hit you up. That's what I'm saying. The case fan is so cheap. Case fans are cheap as fuck. I mean, the last time I replaced one, if I remember correctly, it was many years ago, but it was like 10 bucks, and that's what people are confirming. It's like 10 to 15 bucks. That's not. I mean, I don't need people. That's the easiest thing I could ever think of to need to replace on the PC. Honestly, best case scenario. My comps clipboard allows me to lock anything I've copied. So even if I shut down my computer, the copies stay. Oh, see, I learned you can actually like right click on just you can like right click on your taskbar, and highlight the links and just bookmark them. It's so nice because literally I just usually leave them open. It's a nightmare. Yeah, it'll be easy. Honestly, I'm elated because I'm I'm scratching my brain. I can't think of anything cheaper to have to fix on a PC. Like, that is seriously best case scenario. And the little. And they were just like sucking on it. But it's no shit. It's prickly pear. But it's like it's no like not even essential oils or anything. It's all like naturally scented, but it really helps their fur not get matted. I do it every day because I brush their hair out and stuff like that, and they love it. And if I'm in the bathroom and they can smell that I'm doing stuff to my hair, they come in and they stand at my feet and look at me like I'm a fucking traitor. It's crazy. I'm like, you're not sled dogs. You don't get to do this first. Like, sit down. It is. It honestly, I just think there's something about it. They like the flavor. I don't know. It's so weird. They just want to eat. I have lanolin as well, which like scent is hay. But if you know what lanolin is incredible product for hair that gets tangly really easily and or for good waterproofing. And I'll put it on my dog's feet if they're gonna play in like icy, slushy snow and stuff like that, and it prevents their feet from getting all clumpy. Lanolin's the shit, but it smells like hay. Vibes of like, I don't know. I feel like you can tell most of the time. Sometimes I've been duped. I've been duped. I want to say this. Hold up. Baby, one more time. I must save. I know Jack Black could touch anything, and it's just phenomenal. I love the cover of the one with the sequence bikini running in the sand and the water. It's so good. It's just phenomenal. Deep Pockets, probably. I think I have it. I have like 4 Ren links. Do you want to tell me the title? We love Ren here. Anytime there's something new, it's like I don't even have to look for it. The chat, first thing in the morning. Do you see new Ren? And I'm like, no, give. Give. Back to 74K on it. Got you, boo. I got you. Diagnoses. How do you say this? symptoms of bipolar can oftentimes be mirrored in people suffering with untreated, undiagnosed Lyme's. I think I've read this. You guys are like initiating wild. I think I've read. Yeah, it's not just him. I didn't know it happened to him. That's horrible and sad. Not shocking considering the stories he's told. Comorbid. Thank you. That one. Yeah. Which, like, I mean, God damn it, universe. You already let this poor human get bit by a tick. You're gonna give him all the symptoms I have, but, like, not the thing I have? Jerk. Now what? But yeah, Ren's phenomenal. I'm so glad. I'm always excited to introduce Ren to people. He's great. CeeLo, bar food to pick at or something, but it's usually literally just a bar that's a square or a shape, and then maybe a pool table, maybe darts. But I've never seen a dance floor in Eastern Washington, unless it's very specifically a square dancing bar, which is usually a creepy barn in the middle of nowhere. Barn. Sorry, my nose is plugged. But yeah, I've never seen a dance floor until I was in college and, like, in Seattle, and those dance floors, it was usually, like, 3 people would be in the middle of a dance floor by themselves, just very drunkenly undulating. I've never seen a room full of people driving to the same music, though, in my life, other than a wedding. And even then, I think they're faking it. Yeah, boobs, Katie, maybe that. Booze, tunes, darts, pool, yeah. That's and even when I went to Montana, same deal. I never saw a dance floor anywhere. It was the quintessential, like, square bar where it was a bunch of, like, bar seating and maybe a pool table or something. And then, I mean, I don't drink, so I don't know. Drink culture has come a long ways. They don't have real jukeboxes anymore. They have, like, a digital thing. You get an app on your phone. I told you guys the story about how the crazy guy that looked like Colonel Sanders kept overriding everyone else's music choices with "I'm proud to be an American." Oh, but yeah, that was fun. Maybe that's why they don't have any fucking dance floors. How do you dance to that? Like, when you get a bunch of people line dancing at the same time, it's fucking impressive. I am in no way, shape, or form hating on line dancing or square dancing. Square dancing is actually the official state dance of Washington State. Correct me if I'm wrong. We had to learn it. I know how to square dance. Don't. No. But, like, it was one of those things where every year in PE, everyone had to learn how to square dance with a partner because it's our state dance. Ask me how many times I've needed that skill. It's an app on your phone, and you, like, load it with money and pay, $1 per song, which to me, my brain hurts so much thinking about that. Actually, I think it might have been more than that, but this guy was paying, like, $4. You can pay extra to override. If there's, like, a huge list and you really want your song right now, you can pay extra. This guy, we calculated, was paying, like, $4 to override any other song that was on that list, of which none were mine, to play "I'm Proud to Be an American" while he stink-eyed me from the other side of the bar. And this was all pre-asking me if I was Antifa. Crazy. People are so weird. Prove it, motherfucker. Prove me your American pride. Isn't it interesting how all these, like, Trumpers love to take the word pride and try to commandeer it in different ways when, like, I don't know about y'all, but the moment I hear pride, I think, like, gay as fuck. Me. America's wholesome square dancing tradition is a tool of white supremacy, which is interesting because Washington is, like, a northern state. I wonder why they picked square dancing. Or is it line dancing in Washington? I'm gonna be honest, I kinda thought they were the same thing, but I don't think they're not. Line dancing is specifically lines of people, square dancing is different. Auntie Fa Jesus Christ. You know what's weird, David? The town I mostly grew up in, that tiny, tiny town, it had, like, a freakishly large Irish American population and therefore had an Irish dance school that, like, spit out really decent students. Like, half my friends in school were all, like, semi-pro Irish dancers. So random. So fucking random. I don't even know if the program's there anymore. That's seriously, Maureen, do you wanna know how I say it now? No other way to say it than "Proud Boys," 'cause Because that's all you are. What are you doing? I mean, I'm cool if you want to join the club, but you gotta stop being such a hateful piece of shit. We're trying not to support that. Please. Now suck a titty and move to the next in line. They are quite different. That's what I think I mistook them. But I'm really curious why it would be Washington's thing if they're probably ignorance. They're probably just stupid. This is an incredible article, my dudes. I just scrolled it and glanced at it a little bit. If you live in the United States, chances are high that growing up you had to take square dancing in gym class. Did we all do this? They told us it's because it was our state dance in Washington, and now I'm feeling lied to. I myself spent a week at my Rochester, New York high school, learning to Alamonde left and right. I don't know what that word is. Alamonde? What is that word? That's actually, I'm not just saying that weird. What is that? You guys all did it? No shit. Okay, so it's not just Washington. I have to look it up now if Washington's actually the state dance or if they were just bullshitting us the whole time. Hold on. It is the square dance. So they didn't lie, but also, so basically there was fuck all reason for all y'all to learn it. Cool. Sick. Nice. Ask Dan. I guarantee it. I mean, it sounds like everybody everywhere had to learn how to square dance for some fucking reason. But in Washington, I mean, it was every year in PE. We all had to learn how to square dance because it was our state dance and it was something to do in PE, I guess. I think it was an excuse because they took away field hockey because some kid got his nut blew up. Texas did not have to learn that. Interesting. No, let me copy and paste this word because it's actually weird and I'm not just saying it wrong. One moment. Alamand. Is that just like a move in the dance? I'm just stuck on a stupid word. Left and right, skills I was highly unlikely to ever need again. At the time, although I thought it was odd, I was merely grateful for not having to change into my gym clothes. We had to wear gym clothes. As it turns out, there's an unusual reason why so many American students spend their formative years learning how to do-si-do. 28 out of 50 states have declared square dancing their official dance. Well, there we have it, kids. Basic as fuck. As it turns out, there's an unusual reason, blah, blah, blah. This is part of a coordinated campaign, a dance conspiracy, if you will. All right, where's Leaf? We need a good pun to cleanse our brains. Stop it, you shitty. Leaf, help. To make square dancing the official dance of the United States, in hope that doing so, quote, would give square dancing and its relative activities more visibility and have a positive effect on recruiting new dancers. I'm sorry, what? They thought forcing us to do something as children that was mildly humiliating would make us super want to do it as adults? Okay. Sounds a lot of dumb. But the institutionalization of square dancing isn't just about the joy of dance. The joy of dance! It's also about America's legacy of racism and anti-Semitism and the surprising tools that get used in the effort to uphold whiteness. In another episode of America Steeped in Racism. Welcome, kids, to Dumb White Bitch Learning Up. This is what got me to keep reading. This is the title of the next paragraph. Henry Ford was scared of jazz? Not shocking, but a strange thing to say out loud. To understand how square dancing became a state-mandated means of celebrating Americana, it's necessary to go back to Henry Ford, the founder of Ford Motor Vehicles, and a notable anti-Semite Nazi sympathizer, right? Yeah? Didn't he Wasn't he kind of cool? Ford hated jazz. He hated the Charleston. How doth one? Yeah, he was a big fan of the All H. Yeah, sick. What a cool guy. He also really hated Jewish people. Ouch. And believed that Jewish people invented jazz as part of his nefarious plot to corrupt the masses. Wait. Sir, why do you insist? I mean, what? I mean, it sounds like he's just full of hate. At least hate the people who created jazz. He's gonna probably hate black people for another stupid reason, right? He doesn't seem like he just secularizes his hate. Excuse the express. What's the word? He doesn't like. Seems like he's full of it. Genova, right? I know. I'll keep reading. Don't worry. I mean, it sounds like it's just a very misplaced racist bullshit thing. Okay, so Alamanda Unlocked comes from the name of Germany. Oh, in French, no shit. Okay, so correct me if I'm wrong, but square dance was originally like based on the quadrille, which is a French dance, right? Quadrille means four, something. I grew up by Canada, so I know really shitty French a little bit. Like super little bit. Please excuse. Please excuse. Yeah, he's a fan of the whites. Cool. We're having a good time, summertime, sitting in the fun. I hate this. Spirit Week in high school and how one day was opposite sex day during that week. What? Oh, how the tables they turn, right? Whoa. You had that I mean, that really isn't that long ago. My God. If you didn't join in, you had points deducted. 3 points from Slytherin? What? Which got stank eyes from classmates, and you had to do stupid dances as punishment in front of the whole school. I mean, it's not shocking. If my school knew that was a thing, they would have done it, probably. But holy titties. Okay, let me continue, because this is great. Whoa. Go. I mean, you know, my school was small as fuck. We did questionable things, but not that. Holy hell on a dick. Ford hated jazz. He hated the Charleston, which is a dance. He also really hated Jewish people and believed that Jewish people invented jazz, which cracks me up. Because, I mean, this is what I mean. Correct me if I'm wrong. Jazz created is a strong word, but it was cultivated by people of color, right? Black slaves, jazz. Was it one of the things that came off of gospel or something like that? I'm not a hundo on music history, but please elaborate if you know more. And I mean, I'm saying he seems like a very hateful person who's going to go on to be racist against everybody. Like, why do I assume a racist would be smart? Forgive me. Believe that Jewish people invented jazz as part of a nefarious plot to corrupt the masses and take over the world, a theory that might come as a surprise to the black people who actually did invent it. Katie, read the article! In volume 3 of Ford's The International Jew series, written in 1921, he writes, quote,
Many people have wondered whence come the waves upon waves of musical slush that invade decent homes and set the young people of this generation imitating the drivel of morons.
Must be speaking about mumble rap, right?
Popular music is a Jewish monopoly.
Sorry.
Popular music is a Jewish monopoly. Jazz is a Jewish creation. The mush, slush, and the sly suggestion, the abandoned sensuousness of sliding notes, are of Jewish origin.
I mean, come on. I don't know what to do right here.
I like it when the red water comes.
Shut the fuck up. Confirmed. Hitler was, I mean, Ford was a fan. Apparently, it went both ways. Hitler had a framed photo of Henry Ford on his desk. It seems to go further than I thought. I know, right? Crayon, it's like painful. Like, what happened? What's going on? It I think I'm cracking because it's like the most unique reason to hate an entire people I've of the Jewish people I've heard yet. You know, it's usually the money or something, or the banks or whatever. I the jazz. It's the jazz, yo. Hide your wives, hide your children. I'm gonna continue. I'm sorry. It's just like it's almost unreal to read. It's so dumb. Like Hitler, who greatly admitted Ford and even mentioned him approvingly in Mein Kampf. Which is German for my struggle. Correct me if I'm wrong on that one. Sick. Ford believed the Jewish people were evil geniuses. Thank you. Diabolically planning to control the world. Black people, he thought, were not necessarily evil, but certainly not as swift as white people, and were particularly prone to being manipulated and controlled by the Jews. Ford believed he would be able to counteract what he saw as the unwholesome influence of jazz on America. I can't think of another reason people go to New Orleans other than, you know, the titty beads. It's like titty beads, jazz. Music, I should say. But like but this guy's blaming jazz on Jews. This is baffling. I mean, I'm there for the graveyards and the music. I've heard the music's fucking off the charts. You can't really avoid it. I've heard it's going to be everywhere, but the graveyards are supposed to be super unique. I'm very excited. Also, food. What up, Rooster? How are you, love? Oh, you're in Scotland on vacation? Oh my god, enjoy. Dude. Bro, the love is fucking mutual. Be safe, travel safe. Cheers, bitch. Hold on, do I have a bowl? I'm packing for you, love. Cheers. Be safe and don't forget to wash your hands. Jazz originates in Jewish culture because of money. Exactly. The banks or whatever. Or their noses or something. can't remember. Magic. A drama whiskey, dude. I wish. No shit. Like my favorite kind of whiskey to sit. I don't really drink, but if it's freezing cold in the winter and you have like a nice fireplace to sit in front of, oh my god, some Lagavulin is actually quite nice. It's like drinking liquid peat, and I totally get it. But as a gardener, I think it's like just makes me think I'm swallowing dirt and gives me memories of spring. I don't fucking know. So tasty. Do it for me, kid. I mean, everything's created to corrupt the children. Now it's drag queens. Drag queens make children gay or something. Media makes them gay or something. But obviously, we'll never turn them straight back, whatever, or back straight or whatever the fuck that is. Like, it's just stupid. No shit, Rip. I have so many family members buried in Edinburgh. That's where a lot of my family comes from. Cheers to them. I like to tour, I call them berry patches, but like graveyards around the world. I think they're really fascinating. But I got a lot of family in a lot of them. A lot of death. Catholics just breed a lot, I think. Cheers. General motherfucking Andrews! The love is very mutual. I love Ellie so much. Yesterday was fun, man. I'm such a sucker for classic games. Marble orchards. Yeah. Nice. We're just kind of hitting tourist spots and doing the Highland. Oh my god, the drives. I hope you have nice weather. I truly hope you guys have nice weather. Because I've heard it's absolutely stunning as long as it's not like severely storming. I can finally hear my alerts again. It's a miracle. Oh my god. BDO, you generous hoe. Now General Andrews knows that we both have you trapped in a cellar. Thank you for gifting us Go forth, General Andrews, to be consensual in all the ways, because nothing in this world is sexier than pure sober consent. And enjoy your emotes. This. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I've told you I've had a stalker once or twice. I needed protection. It's whatever. Some people get a gun. I got a person. Apply directly to the forehead. Vile. Thank you for gifting 5 subs in the chat, you generous fuck. The horror. I tried to change those sounds the other day and the shit crashed. I'm gonna do it one day when it works. Big C Man. Puppy.x. I always want to say something totally wrong there. Bob Dobbs, Luminist, and Iridescent Rose. You're all but was the highest order. Go forth and be consensual in all the ways, because nothing in this world is sexier than pure sober consent, and I fucking appreciate you. Thank you for those biddies, Andrews. Bless. That's an epitaph to aspire to. Generous hoe. Amen. Thank you for making a hype train happen, whatever the fuck. Sorry I stuttered. Thank you for those, Vile. I feel like I need a burp. I'm sorry, I keep covering my mouth. Like, man. Wait, I was talking to a female friend of mine and told her that no is a complete answer. She said that's the sexiest thing I think I've ever said to her. That hard agree. No is a full sentence, complete answer, self-justified, self-explained. Period. Could not agree. I love that. Very fucking well said. I know, seriously, second hype, you guys are very kind. Thank you. That is, no's a complete, I mean, seriously though. That kind of shit, it's sad that shouldn't be standout. That shouldn't be standout feature. You know? Know what I'm saying? That shouldn't be something that we're like, oh my god, wow. That should just be common. It should be stand out that people put a butt after that. And it's not. It's weird and gross. I don't know. I don't know anyone personally who has like assaulted someone else. I can't even get into the mindset. It's so fucking bizarre. What a weird place to be. Like, man, people can beg me to be around them, and I'm like, you hate me. I'm annoying. And these fuckers are like, no means yes. What? No. What? What? What the fuck happened there? Look, I painted a rainbow on my special hand. Cheers, everyone. I know. Put the gun. Seriously, though. I mean, it's just. I don't think it takes any personal experience to be genuinely. I mean, I know people in my life, like a lot of amazing human beings who have never, ever had any personal experience with being assaulted or in any way, shape, or form. And they are so fiercely, like, protective and shit. Just hearing the personal stories about that stuff, I think it affects everybody. It's crazy. No means no means no. It's complete. It's done. We're good. It's the best sentence that's ever been in the world, and I think it's the hardest we all have of saying for some reason. The jazz finger. Wait, this one? My shaky, like, you get off my lawn! Or this one. My jazz finger. The blue doesn't come up on cam, but there's blue in there. My special. This is about how long Katie can sit still. And then it's like,
I better vacuum.
hard. No, but why? Because there's no It's an ender. It's like it's the conversational equivalent of a period. Full stop in a telegram. Yeah. And I'm really thankful that I don't have people in my life that push that kind of thing. The people in my life are so respectful when I'm just like, you know what? I'm not there emotionally or whatever. People are like, oh my God, let me know when you are because I'm here. And God, fuck, never let those people go because Jesus Christ. Oh, treasures. Because even in not serious terms, people that don't respect your personal boundaries, like that's never okay. Everyone deserves to have personal boundaries in all ways, shapes, or forms. And people that have problems with your boundaries, it says a whole fuck lot about them. You know what I'm saying? This heater is blowing my curly hair and is tickling my face, and it's happening. What I said would like it feels like bugs are on my face. I'm gonna go crazy. We hates it. Oh my God. They drive me crazy. It's all day. Hold up. Oh, my shit jumped. Oh, my shit jumped. These internet people are never cease to amaze me. A MAGA dude gets interviewed wearing a new shirt with the Trump mugshot on it and says below the image, it says never surrender. Oh, Jordan Klepper. Oh my God, Kendo. I was trying to remember his name so hard the other day on stream. You have just saved my life. I'm not kidding you. I was trying to, we were talking about him just a few days ago. Oh my God, it's Jordan Klepper. If anybody else remembers, that's who I was talking about. This was days ago. Jesus Christ. Anyways, and Jordan Klepper asks, you don't see the irony in your shirt. And that's Jordan Klepper. This is why we were talking about him. He has this like innate, beautiful talent / ability to interview anyone with such a neutral stance. And he's so approachable that like I don't know how to, like, he can talk to anybody. Like, people don't look at him and go, oh, he's just a leftist who's gonna come at me and make fun of me on the Jimmy Kimmel show or blah, blah. Like, he's just, I don't know what that is. Is it charisma? Is it charisma? It's something, I don't know what it is. Also, knives. I fucking saw it earlier. I think, I was looking at chat earlier and I saw that you tried the sunscreen. What do you think? Chat flew by and I don't remember what was happening, but it just reignited in my head. He's very disarming. He is, but not in a attack way. And I mean, even as a viewer, I never feel like he's attacking people. He just asks very realistic, honest questions like, do you not fucking see the irony? But he doesn't put the fuck in. No shit, it disappeared. No cast. How long did you wear it? Because you know how some, once they dry down, you get the blue? I'm wearing it right now. I put it on today. It's incredible. Are we gonna die? Is it like radiation? This has never happened before. I've been wearing it for days. My dudes, I tried this new facial sunscreen that touts itself as invisible, and I tried it on my sallow, kind of looks like I have jaundice skin. Disappears completely. I've lost. It also disappears on my desk apparently. And I was talking about it on stream, and a few of my friends who are lovely and black were like, "Bitch," and I was like, "I can't speak to it. Go try it." And both of them so far have said it disappears, which is incredible. What did I do with it? Oh, it's in my makeup thing. Learn them, my man. This guy. It's called in broad spectrum SPF 50, which is phenomenal. I've never seen that before. But invisible sunscreen. And like, if it's not invisible on someone who is black, then it's not invisible. In my opinion, you can't market that. If it disappears on Ghost Girl over here, that doesn't count. What? You know what I'm saying? I don't like shitty marketing like that. So the brand, no shit, I got it at Target. It's relatively inexpensive. It's not, $2. It's not Cetaphil inexpensive, but it's called Naturium, Naturium. That's the brand name. And it's called the Dew Glow Moisturizer SPF because it's a moisturizer too. So I dig that. I don't want to put on 10 things in the morning. It's a moisturizer and SPF all in one. So like you're saving your skin, but SPF 50, which is crazy. I've never seen it. 35 maybe if you're lucky. But when it comes, it's a chemical sunscreen. It's not mineral. And if you've ever done research about sunscreen or you hear people talk about it, mineral sunscreens, they don't quite do the same protection and sometimes can be comedogenic, which means they're going to clog your pores and cause really bad acne. But it looks exactly like normal sunscreen, like every other sunscreen. It's opaque, it's thick as fuck, and it's white. And I was like, there's no way. I already have it on today and I don't want to fuck my makeup on. But I did it yesterday, and I'm very like the doctors actually did a biliary test. They thought I was jaundiced. I'm very yellow. It's just gone. And Vissy tried it, and it disappeared on her skin. And Knives said it's disappeared on his all day though, and that's the true test. That's why I've been wearing it because some stuff as it dries down, it'll look powdery or whatever. Like whatever the white stuff is, will start to come out. But this has been on since 7 a.m. and I don't see blue on it's. What have they done? Why can't all the other sunscreens do this? I guess don't give up your proprietary science, but also like, how come it took till now? I just don't want to get cancer. That's it. Purito Daily Soft Touch. Do they have a pretty good sunscreen? At least he wears facial sunscreen. I mean it sucks again that it takes personal experience, but I didn't realize how serious not sunscreen. I knew sunscreen was serious, but I'm one of those people who doesn't burn, so I definitely like would forget to reapply forever. Terrible. I'm better now. But by the time I was 28, I already had two friends who died of skin cancer. Like skin cancer is so fast and so scary, and I was like, "Holy shit." And this was in Washington fucking state in Seattle area, like where they filmed Twilight cuz it's so gloomy. It's just it's not like you have to live somewhere existentially sunny and be naked all the time to get skin cancer. It's way too fucking prevalent. And I think it's also like the number one aging thing is when you start getting skin damage and shit, sun damage. I don't know. It has Centella extract. And that's the cool thing because this is a moisturizer. It's super nerdy shit in here. If you don't care, don't worry about it. But if you want a good sunscreen and you have like not pasty ass white skin that zinc doesn't look like anything on, this is the shit. It has niacinamide and ethyl absorbic acid with some other nice moisturizing ingredients. So it's actually like if you suffer from the ashy skins like I do, it's really good for a moisturizer. I'm into it. Ooh, active ingredients. Homosalate, get gay. Octisalate and avobenzone. If you have any of allergies to those, just a big FY as well. Those are the active ingredients in it. But it's gone. I mean, it just has never existed before. And I don't care if you're into skincare or not. You should be wearing sunscreen. Period. No kidding. Homo salate. One word, but I like homo. It's great. I'm pretty impressed. And I've been wearing it now for like a month and it hasn't made me break out or anything. And I am prone to breakouts. I have sensitive skin, so that's a nice thing. It's not like oily. It's not tacky. It's already gone. It's crazy. I'm so impressed. Yeah, we should probably take a break and watch more music, right? Or enjoy more music, excuse me. What if we never leave the house? You still get exposed to sunlight, windows and such. I'm not kidding you. I'm not exaggerating when I say one of my absolute good friends who I beat all of the Borderlands games with pretty much. He was 34 and he graduated with an engineering degree. He was a plump, bald, mustached computer science nerd who sat inside and coded 24/7. And the bitch got a spot of skin cancer on his head because he was bald and shaved his head all the time. And that was all it took. And it went straight to his brain and killed him in 6 months. And the only reason he knew to go get a scan was he was suddenly getting really angry for no reason. Horrifying. He was married. He had just got married, just graduated, starting his fucking life. It will never not traumatize me. That shit is so fucked. It doesn't take being a sun worshiper to get that shit. My Nana, great example. Like, I mean, the cutest little obese Irish woman you ever meet in your life. She filled out a muumuu and just scooted her little ass around in one all fucking day. Got skin cancer in her nose and her shoulder in the form of a freckle. Thank fuck she went to a dermatologist. It can happen to anyone. It's just one of those things that, like, why not? You know? Why not? Why not? You're brushing your teeth presumptuously. Put a little cream on your face. I don't know. You might like the soft. Oh my God, took him out. At least that. I mean, honestly, I'd rather things take me out quick, personally, if it's gonna take me out, but it's still sad. Thank you, Toyota. Have a beautiful one. Less than 9 minutes, less than 6 minutes. Who just says CS nerd, the rest is implied. I mean, in Washington State, I don't know about this other areas. In Washington, it's very similar to Colorado in that, like, everybody, like, fucking lives for the fucking mountain. Like, have you seen the mountain today? Oh, sick, brah. Looks fucking powder. Gnarly. What? Mountain's out. Living for it. So, like, the most nerdiest nerd you ever know could be living on the mountain on the weekends and sunburning the fuck out of their face. That might be Washington specific, though. But I've heard that's a stereotype in Colorado, too. I don't know. I go to work in the dark, come home in the dark. The sun does not exist. I mean, if you feel good about it, go for it. So, like, so many of my family members have actually had diagnosed skin cancer on their face, and, like, one of them was a night shift nurse. Again, never in the daylight, and she had skin cancer on her shoulder and on her cheek. I'm gonna say, like, little spots that she got taken off. She's not dead. And my Nana had them too. And they're pale ass Irish bitches that, like, freckle instead of tan. That can be a factor, but I'm not gonna take that risk. Cheers. Nope, it's not 4:20. Should we wait? Should I take a quick break first? It's 5 minutes for me. 6 minutes? Yeah, break. Be right back. 1 minute. Cheers. Skew, thank you for gifting 5 subs in the chat, you generous slice of bread. Thank you. Momo, QC Portal Geek, Barry, Thingamabob, and Rand String. Go forth and be consensual in all the ways, because nothing is supposed to sex in pure sober consent. Fucking appreciate you. I won't pause the song. Cheers. But then we have shit to do. Ooh, it's 21:21. Make a wish. I still think that every time I look at a clock and it's like 11:11 or 3:33. I don't think I've ever actually made a wish, though. Is that weird? Dude, Skew. My pleasure. Thank you for your generosity. I appreciate you. And I hope all y'all that have been gifted a sub, enjoy your emotes or whatever. No, I haven't had time. I haven't watched anything new because I've been trying to just make my computer work and I want to actually dedicate time to it. But I have a lot of things on my list. And, Blade Runner is literally in the middle of my stream on Sundays, so I can't watch it live. Been rewatching a lot of shit though. Just repetitive. Cheers. It's still on. I did see the new Dune. That was pretty cool. I mean, new shows though, new shows and stuff. Because usually, if I'm at home, especially if I'm at my PC, I'm usually like doing something, trying to fix something, etc., etc. And if I put something on that I've never seen before and I'm not really watching it, I don't feel like I'm really giving it the attention it deserves. That might be overthinking it. You know what I mean. I think about Gone too often, honestly. Fallout looks fucking sick. It restored my faith after Borderlands. Borderlands was I don't even want to talk about it. This heater's making my hair touch my face. I'm gonna go crazy. All right, Jamiroquai, I love you so much, but we have a super super small town, no blockbuster or anything. But there was this little like someone built a shack off the edge of their trailer and they rented donated movies out of it, VHSs and shit like that. I think it was called Jim's Video. And we would go there on like Fridays or Thursdays or whatever, and my mom would let me pick out one video, and I would get the fucking Last Unicorn every single time. And I remember I was maybe 3 or 4. It's crazy that I remember this, but I remember her saying shit like, you can pick something different. And I was just Last Unicorn, And to this day, it's still phenomenal. Like I watch it when I need comfort and amazing music. It's just so fucking good. I don't know how anybody can't enjoy a little bit of it. It's like I think everybody, I mean, at least I do. I have like those feel good movies when I'm sick or just feeling sad or comfy in bed or whatever, and Last Unicorn is at the top of that fucking list. Hard. A game called Sandland. No shit. He made the manga of coming out in a month. Oh. Oh, yeah, it's sad. Yeah. Yeah. Yay, weekend. Bought me a copy on DVD. Dude, I have it on DVD somewhere. There's like a stack behind me somewhere of a few DVDs that I've harvested and just kept forever because I'm pretty sure I can never find them again. It's the only reason I don't even have a way to watch them. I don't at all. But I have them. I have watched them back in the, when I had a console or whatever, but I just like I have a few that I'm sure most of us went through and like purged DVD libraries and stuff when the online stuff became popular. But there's some that like Dogma. Don't rob me. I have at least 30 deadly things alive in my home. You know what I'm saying? I can't find that ever again. There's some Preciouses, and I think I have a copy of. I have that. I have the original. Like, it's hard to say original. I have the original Fox produced version of My Neighbor Totoro. The original before Disney but fucked it, but it's on motherfucking VHS, like in one of those big foam VHS, like white puffy cases, of which I have no way to watch, but I have it just in case. These are treasures. These are like my time capsule items. You know what I'm saying? I hold on to them. I actually have a folder on my computer I've told you guys about. It's labeled the most important folder of your life, Katie. Do not delete. And the only things in it is one photo of Millie and the original Fox version of My Neighbor Totoro. Before Disney fucked it. Hi, Bubba. What are you up to? Hi. Did you get a hair on your face? Oh, right in the mouth. It's my boy. Hi, bud. How's your day been? Did you play in the snow? Not my mouth. Hi. You're cute. Here you go, boy. You're a heavy fuck, man. This is bad posture. Yeah, let's correct ourselves. Not that you're fat. You're just really built. It's fine. You're just a thick boy. Don't tell him anything.
Women, though. Just the women. All of it. All the soft places. It's just all of it. Women, though. Why do y'all keep hurting them? They're so soft and nice to kiss. Don't you think they deserve a right or three? Fuck. Women's. They're the best. I'm loading a bowl, but I cheers to women's.
But we gotta make that bag, you know? Here I am being all heartfelt and shit. Tell people you care about them, that you love them. I'll do it for them. You could have sold a product and said that too. Fuck me. Yeah, I mean, I don't think anyone loves me unless they send me a $10 Hallmark card. Liars. I need that overpriced printed cardboard in my life. Get out. I think Nick Offerman says it best when it's in one of his books. And he talks about, he's like, just get a piece of notebook paper, draw a heart on it, tape a leaf on it that you find in the yard, and give it to your lover. You will have your dick handsomely slurped until you no longer wish it to be. It's the fucking thought that counts, and it's not a $10 piece of cardboard that someone else wrote. I mean, if you think about it, cards are weird. It's literally like buying a copy of someone's art and signing it like it's yours, and then giving it to someone, and we're all like, "Oh my god, look what they did!" Everyone in the room knows that that person just spent too much money on it and signed it. Crazy, so weird. Greeting cards, they're amazing. They fucking baffled my dudes. Beyond baffled. Okay, here's the next one. This is like decent. This is pretty. My heart. Is this why bars smell so bad? Is it all y'all fucks? Is it you fucks making bars smell? Because I swear to fuck. No. What's happening? I'll murder you in your sleep. Not you, you're fine. The Dolly Rots? I like the name, I think. Do I know this song? Or is it a remake? Yeah, me too. This is so familiar. I don't know what to do. Do I know this? The Dolly Rots? It's violently familiar to my brain. Cheers, Viata. Do I need a bowl? No, I'm good. Oh, it's yeah, it's like Verugasol or the Donnas or something from the soundtrack for Juno. Fuck. I don't hate it. It's just really bothering me that I can't remember where I've heard it. I got it resin on my fingy. Cheers. That bothers me. Or like something from Jawbreakers, the movie. God, that is annoying as hell. I'll figure it out eventually. One day over the rainbow, I dropped weed. Is that a small child in the background? Stop it. Yeah. Oh, get out. This would be the remake of 10 Things I Hate About You during the roller derby scene where they would add for this song. Yep. Or actually showing Kat playing soccer because she allegedly was a tomboy and played soccer with that hair. How do I remember her name? Insane. In fucking sane. Couldn't do it again. Crazy. It's good. It's just like, oh my god, have I heard it or have I just heard a song so freakishly similar my brain's broken? Oh shit, was that? I thought we had one more, but it's something we've heard a million times. And I mean, we have new stuff that you get. I'm going to see if there's something over here we haven't heard. Not a million times, but we've played it so many times. I want to see if there's anything new. Hold on. A couple of the tabs crashed. I have so many up. It's probably me. But I not rushing, but I kids, we did it. I might have missed one or two that crashed, but I mean, damn, I'm not left over with 50 links at the end of the day to fucking stress about. So that's kind of nice. I don't know what this is, but this is definitely new. I made it through most of them. I'll go through. I still have all the shit. Don't worry, I still have it all up and everything that didn't crash. I'm gonna go through it and see if we missed anything, and we can continue tomorrow because I'll never say no to shit like this. But what the fuck? That was. Oh wait, there's a stop. Hold on. Stop. It's hammer time. You need to live in a ballet studio to get that kind of timing. You don't feel perfect timing like that. You gotta look and then muscle memory it, right? Muscle memorize, whatever. You know what I mean. Crazy. That's a lot of practice. I mean, respect. I'd never do it. I couldn't do it. That being said, I keep forgetting to share these special treasures with you guys that I find on my own time. What little there is of it. But I've fallen down a rabbit hole of I don't know how to describe it without cheapening what it is. Beatboxing, but like so much more than that. I don't know. Basically, people that turn into a version of a synth with their mouth, and it's actually amazing. Like, it's not just someone who can be like with their face a whole bunch of times. Like, they can sing and stuff at the same time. It's almost, I mean, I swear to fuck, I've watched them on repeat so many times trying to figure out how they're singing and doing at the same time. And it does, I don't, it's phenomenal to me. I don't know if I've seen a set of twins. I haven't seen any twins yet. But it's a new find. It's a new find of mine. It just randomly came up on my Instagram feed, I think. And I was like, "Oh, dude, stream would love this so much cuz I mean, you can tell there's just the hours of practice into doing whatever the fuck they're doing has to be astronomical. It's so cool. I could never ever in my life. They have like dolphin skills, right? It doesn't make sense. They can make multiple sounds at the same time. It's like they're breathing out their nose and in with their mouth and doing sounds at this. I don't know. I couldn't even tell you. It's baffling. It's so cool though, and I've been saving them. So if you rhyme me fuckers tomorrow, Swiss beatbox. Hold on. I shall draw a night. Swiss. Bless. I found the twins on Insta as well. The algorithm's gonna guide you. I'm sure it will. Yep, it's brand new. It honestly, I think it happened because I don't know. Maybe they beatboxed a song I liked. It came up really randomly. And the only reason I clicked it is it was actually like a stitched video, I think is what they're called. And there was someone reacting to the beatboxing, and their face was precious. They were like, ah, and I was like, all right, they're reacting to something cool, and it was. And Katie's tunnel was like, you know what I'm saying? Geronimo fucking O. I went hard, but it's only been a couple days, so I'll get there. That's what I'm saying, Chronicle. They can do anything. And some of the noises they're making with their mouth, I've never heard any beatboxer make ever before in my life. And their face barely moves. It's truly baffling to me. Their face, you know, almost remains neutral a little bit, other than their animatedness for their video or whatever. I don't know. Remind me tomorrow. We'll talk more about this. I have to like find someone cool to raid and shit. But seriously, I keep forgetting. It's the wildest rabbit hole and it's so much fun and it's truly phenomenal. Like it's not I say beatboxing plus because it's like it's not just someone beatboxing. Usually they're beatboxing and singing their own song. Like they've created their own band with their face. I don't know what to do with this. It's wild. It's so cool what people can do with their face. I don't know. It's wild. It's almost 420. Load your bulls while I find someone cool. Or potentially cool. I will go through all my links. I hope I didn't miss any, but I think I'm actually a little proud of myself. I think I got most of them. Decent. Thank you guys for hanging out today. It's Faded Friday, so of course I'm very high and stumbling through words. My eyes are probably a little bloodshot, but it was a fucking good one as usual. And like I said, if I missed anything, throw it at me tomorrow. I don't mind. And then I will break out my treasure trove of these like mouth artists. I don't know how that's not it. No, that I don't I'm that's not it. We'll find something better. Show me your mouth art. I don't know. I don't know what to do anymore. Sorry. I was thinking like there's wordsmith, maybe mouth. No, that's not it though. We'll figure it out. My stage name was Mouth. No. Fucking beautiful. Hydrate. That killed. No. Do it. Do it. You won't. I need to drink water. Stop. Think of balls. Oh, that's. Mm-mm. Z-Bot, so far so good. I think I've only lost a couple links today, and it's been due to one specific platform, and I don't know which one yet, so I'm gonna go through them after stream, actually. There was another thing I was gonna do after stream today. It was something. It'll come to me. Anyways. Anywhoozles. I'm gonna rate my girl Skin Teen because I see that she's live, and I haven't got to hang out in her channel for a while. She's the fuck with the fan. Thank you so much. This is what happens. I didn't write it down. I'm writing it down. Got him. Motherfucking got him. Thank you very much. My brain. I would have come to me eventually. I was like, did it have to do with alerts or something? Nope. It hasn't made sound since the knuckling. Since the Incredible how your joy can just die like that, right? The great knuckling isn't the word we should use for things. Seeks match. I don't. Are y'all open to a good old fashioned knuckling from Grandpa? Nope. Today was fun. We've gone too far. An old fashioned knuckling. Raid. Bunch of knuckle fucks. I actually love that. Knuckle fuck. Was that what the term we heard earlier? I love that insult. It's great. Oh man, I missed Jenna Marbles so much. You like potato chip? She was the greatest ever. Hail Queen. It's 1 minute till 4:20. For me at least. What day is it? It's Friday. We've done good, kids. Did you see? Did you see how fast that turnaround was? Jesus fucking Christ. Should be a science experiment at this point. Cheers, bitches. Cermet? How to take care of your cermet. Cermet is perfect in disgust. Speaking of perfect in disgust, I almost was sold into the sex trade in Tijuana with my friend Jade, a la Skin Teen, whom stove we're raiding. So, go be awesome and bond with that human. I'm gonna pay attention to my dogs. I'll see you tomorrow for more good stuff. Bye. Take your joy.